I bet you didn't know this.
I get high when I touch you.
So we're covering 2 records today. 2 totally different records, 2 totally different artists, and 2 totally different labels. But these 2 records share a secret. More on that later. So we'll start with Blame's Music Takes You, and this is the white label version, which is a little bit special, but we're going to come to that in a minute. This entire track was made in 4 hours, cost £30 in studio time, at £7.50 an hour, which Blame saved up for. So this stab sound, taken from a Belgian techno track called Brazil by Spectrum on R&S Records. The main breakbeat, taken from Run DMC, a track called Run's House from this album, Tougher Than Leather. And this vocal sample, taken from Shades of Rhythm, Sweet Sensation. And this little kick it vocal, taken from the DOC, Portrait of a Masterpiece.
Yo, man, why you stopping? That was funky.
To catch my breath.
All right, you got it?
Yeah.
Kick it.
And now for this vocal. That is Seal, and it's taken from a track called The Beginning.
Music takes you round and round and round and round and round. Hold on to the love.
And that, my pedigree chums, is why this white label version is so special, because it contains the Seal vocal, which never actually made it onto the final release due to sample clearance issues. Rob Playford at Moving Shadow actually got in contact with Seal, and Seal really liked the track and actually offered to sing on it, to come and do the vocal properly. But Seal's label ZTT weren't up for it, as he was just about to do some work for a Batman soundtrack, and they felt that him singing on a rave tune wouldn't really go along with that plan. Imagine that. Blame's Music Takes You almost had an actual original Seal vocal on it. Okay, so now on to this other record, Austin I Get High. And you're probably wondering what the connection is, right? So the I Get High vocal,
I get high when I touch you.
is also sampled from Seal. It's taken from a track called A Minor Groove.
I get high when I touch you.
So there's the connection. But there's also a major difference in these 2 stories. But more on that in a minute. So now on to the Austin samples. So the lighter flick at the beginning of the tune is taken from this track by Happy Mondays. The tune's called Loose Fit. The marijuana sample,
This drug in front of me is what they call marijuana. This stuff can give you brain damage.
taken from an old Cheech and Chong album called Los Chochinos. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. And the track's called Sergeant Stadenko.
This drug in front of me is what they call marijuana. This stuff can give you brain damage.
So I want to chat about some of the synth sounds in there that aren't actually samples, but Austin told me the synths that he used to make these sounds. So the first one was actually taken from a broken Yamaha DX7, and this sound wasn't actually one of their proper presets. Like I said, the synth was broken, but Austin found this really cool sound and he used it. So these bleepy sounds taken from a Roland SH101. This whistle sound taken from Roland R8 drum machine, and this choiry sound was taken from a Roland U220. There's also this little effect sound which Austin put a gate on, but it actually originally came from Subject 13 Eternity. Finally, the breakbeat is taken from Quadrophonia, the man with the master plan. It is actually a think break, but Austin assures me that he did actually sample it off this record. So the connection was they both sampled Seal, and the difference is Austin got away with it and Blame didn't. And the way they actually got away with it was one of the cleverest moves in hardcore history. So how did Suburban Bass get away with it when Moving Shadow didn't? What Dan Donnelly of Suburban Bass did was work with his distributor to stagger the release. So rather than let them all out in one hit and risk it going into the top 40, they staggered it over 4 or 5 intervals, intentionally not letting it chart and keeping it just below the radar. So it kind of went unnoticed in a way. So I've actually got a full crate digging interview coming later the year, or I don't know, maybe early next year, I'm not sure yet, but with Austin Reynolds. And he's going to tell you the full story of that and lots of other cool stuff. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification, yeah? So there you go. Now you know. Got to say massive shouts to Blame, massive shouts to Austin, absolute legends in the game, 2 amazing tunes. Big up. And as always, follow for more facts.
I get high, I get high, I get high. When I touch you, I get high, I get high, I get high.
This drug in front of me is what they call marijuana. This stuff can give you brain damage. Make no mistake about that.
I get high, I get high, I get high. When I touch you, I get high, I get high, I get high. When I touch you, I get high, I get high, I get high.
kick.